Hello, I'm Jill.
I'm Farah.
We're Simplified.
Yes.
And you can find us on Facebook too. Let's do a plug real quick.
Yeah, for and college confident homeschoolers. That's our group.
Where we're, yeah, and Farah's there all the time answering questions. I pop in from time to time to share things. And there's a lot of great parents on there giving advice. So it's a great place to be. If you're watching this, you've either purchased our parent paperwork package or you're considering it. So we just want to give you a quick overview. We think this package is going to be very helpful to a lot of homeschoolers, and we think it'll be worth your investment. One of the reasons is we're going to do a video for every single template we have. So the templates we are including are our transcript, a school profile, course descriptions, and the counselor letter, which really isn't a template, but it's advice and has a nice little header and everything. So it all goes together. Um, there will also be a bonus GPA calculator at some point, which will be very helpful to a lot of parents because a lot of people do not like to calculate GPAs, especially the two different ones. And they are all customizable. So you can really make the transcript your own, even though you're working off a template, which we think is really good. Not just customizable, like, oh, I want to change the font or I want to do the coloring different, but you can actually have different types of transcripts to highlight the type of student that you have, which we think is very important. And not everyone does that. So, Farah, do you want to do a little overview real quick?
Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen and just show you really quick some of the things that we have. And I think that that customizable part, especially with the transcript, is pretty important. And so
Yeah.
we also have a nuts and bolts video that will walk you through the more basic, like how to train, how to change the fonts and the things that, but also, how to add rows and do all those kinds of things, because that's actually important for changing how you're presenting your student. Like you might have a category of something that you want to present. So we're going to have
Yeah.
things show you things about how to do that. Okay, so here we go. So on that nuts and bolts video, it'll show you how to get all the copies of the various things. And some of it is basic. Here's our counselor letter template is just a quick template with the
But the
header.
video is important for that one.
Yeah, the video is very important for that one. Our school profile template, and again, we've got some different categories that show you how to change things around. And then we have a bunch of different templates for your transcript. Oh, that one I played around with. So some of these we're playing around with on some of the other videos. And so there you can see, here's this one. And then this one is really different. It highlights some
Wow.
enrollment.
That's very
This
different.
one also, it's got like a credit distribution. So we've got some different things here. And then additionally, we've got the course descriptions. And we've got some different ways that you can do them. This one is set up right now to be for subject, but we'll show you how to set it up to be year by year. And we've got a bunch of examples that actually come with this. That's another file that has different examples that you can read through of the different types of ways that you can lay this out. So
I see that it's English, but also 10th grade. So I think this was one we were in the middle of doing.
yeah, we were playing around with it, showing it
Yeah.
off. Um,
Yeah.
but I've also got a couple of examples of how these look when they're customized. So here's one where someone has changed the fonts and everything that we helped with. And actually, this one is fake. We changed it.
We're not
But
sharing anyone's real
no,
transcript.
no, we're not. But here you can see lots and lots of coursework down. The student did a lot. And the credits and everything is on there. And you can get a feel for how you can present like a year by year student. Okay, and here's another example. Here, this one, we got this one. And this one highlights dual enrollment, and you can see the student was really interested in English and like history and so forth. And then, so this makes it really more readable, but highlights that. So we've got a number of different options. We've got these 4 different ones that you can see. So
I
it's really nice.
It is really nice. And I think one of the things that you and I try to do when we help clients and even just through this is that we want to make sure that the homeschool story that you want to tell is being told through our documents, because the parent side is very important to college applications. And the transcript's another way to do that. And you get to decide what to highlight for your student. And we talk you through the pros and cons of each one and what type of students should use which kind of template. But also, it's up to you at the very end. I
Yeah.
want to add really quick that we also have an add-on service where we will review your paperwork for you when you're all done filling it in and give you any comments and feedback. So that is very nice. And that's an additional fee, but I think it's quite worth it.
Yeah, you get a little bit of our time afterwards, so that we can go through and make any, I mean we will give it like sort of editing eyes, but the big part
Yeah.
is to check if you have typos, that kind of thing. But the big thing is that we're looking at it with seasoned perspective, having helped a lot of students and seen what works, and can tell you if you've done anything in a way that really didn't make sense.
Yeah. Or if there's anything you could change to really benefit your student.
Exactly. Yes. Just sometimes it's a question of how you've presented it, and
Yeah.
moving some things around or changing the title of a course. You're not changing what the course was, but just will help it be taken a little bit more seriously. Just little things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.